Hey, what's up YouTube? My name is Rena and this is a copy of me. This is how I made my character. So a lot of you guys were asking how I created my hair. So here's a quick tutorial on how I did that. I'm just going to start off with showing you my hair currently, and then we can go off into another video of how I created that. So I used, as you can see, I turned off the base. So let's just, blur all these different. So I started off with the base and I got rid of the original. I drew my own hair strand, so that's with going into body, going to textures. You don't technically need to do this because it's not going to be really seen. So I just did this for just in case if any of the hairs kind of separate as I'm moving around and you can see through the hair. You can at least see some hair textures. And then I was also trying to make my baby hairs blend in. So yeah, that's why that was my process behind that. And then for the baby hairs, that is in a face editor, and then you go into skin once this is done loading, and I have my baby hairs layer. So that's where I did that. I drew that all freehand to give my hair a specific look, my face a specific look. So that's how I did that. And then when we go back to hair, then with the procedural hair group first one, oh, what do you know? I actually did do like a full length one. Oh, I didn't work from backwards. Oh, perfect. Yeah, I just kept them fairly close, so there's no spaces in between for the first layer. I probably didn't need to do it that tight, but I did. Um, Gave her a little side haircut. I mean, this could be a look here if I go around like this. You can't tell me that's not a look. You know, like having like an undercut. I mean, it's not really much of an undercut. Now it's an undercut. Girl, this is a look right here. That's going to be my summer look. Okay, great. We have a new hairstyle for me to work with. Anyways, you're not here for that. I actually really like this. That looks like a fun look. Anyways, so yeah, procedural hair group 1, medium length. Kept it close to the skull, so I tried to keep it really close to the head. If you're wondering how I did this texture, I will put a link in the description down below, but I used a curly hair texture that I got from Stir's video. If you don't know, now you know. Anyways, yeah, so I did that, took that there, and then I believe I just like colored the top part very lightly to make sure that I still could get some of that original color of purple in. But because the hair is a black color, if you wanted this to be a different color, honestly, go watch Stir's video. He'll tell you how to do that, but you just have to alpha lock or something like that. Yeah, toggle alpha lock and then color it in white, and then that will give you the ability to change the hair color to a different color. Yeah, so that's how you do that for hair texture. Yeah, hair texture. So then we have the second layer. I just kind of crisscross them, to add volume, play around with shape so it didn't look too bulky. Layer 3, I just added a bit more. What did I add? What happened? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I did just add like a little bit more for some reason, like that. That was the thing I did. And then layer 4, I was like, yeah, I need to put some more over here. So, what's going on here? And then I started adding in the bangs. That was the first layer. And then that was the final look, and that's how I got my hair. So it's all done through procedural hair group. So let's go back to my other character here. So I have Quinn here. She is a character that I was using for just testing out things. You'll see if I have posted that video before, you'll probably know who I was using this to test out. If I haven't, yeah, there's a mystery for you. I'll leave you guessing. Anyways, so how I did my hair. So we have Quinn here. We are going to start off with not a freehand group, but I actually started off with a procedural hair group. I think because it's already like set to having this here, it's just kind of gonna let me have to do that. But if you're gonna do that anyways, why not give us some bangs to frame our face. Kind of giving us like side bangs, like a little swoop. Oh, you know why it was like that? Okay, I got it. If it's in drawing mode, it wants you to procedural hair group, and if it's in like select mode, then I can select. I said that completely backwards. If it's in drawing mode, you are in freehand group, but if it's in select, you can add the procedural hair group. But anyway, since we're in drawing mode and I've already started, let's do the bangs. So I basically draw out. Obviously, your texture won't look like this just because, like I said, I was using this for testing purposes, like that. And then you're going to change the cross section to, was it flat? No. Did I change this? I can't remember. I think I kept this the same, but I made, instead of curl, I had made this straight. Wow, it would make sense if I was just, girl, I know, my brain is all over the place. Okay, just select all these ones, and then we're just going to change them to straight. Yep. And if this is looking too chunky for you, that's okay. You can change the sizing. So we're going to change the width and the thickness. It ain't too blocky. Yeah, whoops, that was not what I wanted to do. Let's put you back. Was not really paying attention to which one I was grabbing. Yeah, so let's change the width of that one a little bit. Okay, so to make it the curly effect, you're going to go to twist and platoon. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't think I even did. Whoops, not that one. Yeah, maybe I did. I don't know. Yeah, I guess I did because I just have a different hair texture. That's why it doesn't look as blocky. Yeah, so sorry. My brain is just trying to remember exactly what I did. This has been a while since I've done this. Yeah, yeah. Twist her up. All right, so we already have a shape forming. And then just shape it to however you like. So I'll probably do a little montage of me doing that, because that seems to be a thing that I do. Bye. And then for the rest of my hair, I did a procedural hair group. So for the procedural hair group, you want it exactly how it is right now. You want her thick. You want the width, just so you don't have to add too many hairs. You can change how much of the curls you want. You want it extra curly. And then go down here. I think I kept, yeah, I think. I can look at my hair. It's like shoulder length. So the length is fine. Overlay, let's go position. And I think, if I can remember correctly, I worked in layers. I'm gonna pull this out. I would like the whole group to be selected. We're gonna add in about 11 hairs. We are going to change the interval of its rotation, change the position again. curly hair kind of frames your face usually if you get like an actual proper cut. Okay, so that's layer number 1. We are going to add a second procedural hair group and do the same thing. So we have the second freehand group. I forgot what I was doing. Second freehand group, we're going to change the offset. That way they're not clipping. Not a clipping. And then you just kind of morph it around to however you want it to look. Play around with your volume, play around with your placements of these lovely dots. If you want to keep them closer to the scalp, do that. Just remember that it's going to give you this like flat surface, so you'd have to play around with the other little dots to make sure it doesn't look as odd. And then once you have the desired look, you can play around with your rotation. So position to one side. It's easier if you position from like the left of her head, which is our right. And then rotate, so the interval, and rotate that bad boy. And then if it's too spaced out and you're not enjoying that spacey look, if you can't increase the thickness, then just add more hairs. The width, the thickness. You want the voluptuous curls, girl. Actually, I think I'm going to change that bottom layer. Whoops. I did not mean just to do that one hair. I wanted like the whole section. We're going to change the width. There. And then we're going to add in some more hairs. So with this group, we have 15. Let's make it 20. Save ourselves some time. Alright, we got 20 hairs. If that is too closed off on your face and you feel like she's being swallowed up by her hair, change the rotation. You don't have to have it as widely rotated. So one thing I remember doing, I didn't like how there was so many gapping. Like you could see how like the hair kind of just separates within here. So that's why I did those procedural hair groups up into these areas. I did show a clip of what I did earlier. So I didn't do any freehand groups. You don't have to do it that way. Like as in this way, I did it separately. I did a freehand group for the bangs just because I wanted a different look. But you can just do everything as a procedural hair group and keep it really close knitted to what the standards are of your hair. So once again, we are going to fill in these gaps here. Playing around with the thickness versus width is very interesting because or else you get like these like spiky shapes, and obviously we don't want our curly hair to look spiky, so you have to kind of figure out how to fix that. Yeah, and then as usual, play around with the little dots. My character is making any weird faces because I'm wearing glasses right now, and it really doesn't like my glasses, to be completely honest. And then I think I'm going to add a procedural hair group kind of in this little area here. So let's do that. Let's go back to select, add procedural hair group. Oh, how do you know I wanted you here? Oh, you're so sweet, VRoid. Adding things the way I wanted you to be added. Maybe 4 hairs, change the interval. Ding. Yeah, maybe 5. Let's go with 5. 5 seems like a good number. We got it straight. We got straight. Okay. Make her real thick. So we have that. Now let's change the texture. We are going to add in a layer here. Let's import. It's not bad. Under the sea. Under this section, let's just do erasing. Yeah, we're gonna erase some of this here, as well as in the default layer. We're gonna also erase this part because I want her hair to be a bit transparent. With a bit of a blue hue to it. Cool, great. And there we go. There we have it. We have curly hair. And see, this is the reason why I just decided to, like, not have this like that and just add in some baby hairs. So let's fix that real quick. I have no idea where these like blocky bit. Oops. Ugh. You know what? That got rid of it, so I'm gonna keep it like that. Whatever, that worked. That fixed it. That's how you do my hair in VRoid. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Hopefully that was quick enough and thorough enough on how to do that. If you have any other questions, let me know in the comments. If there's anything else you want to see me do, let me know in the comments. And hope you have a great day and take care. Bye everyone.